challenge.
You lacking?
It's called the No Lacking Challenge. On YouTube, videos of the No Lacking Challenge show people pulling guns on their friends, and then the other person pulls out a gun too. But in the videos, no one pulls the trigger. Early Thursday morning, a 17-year-old was shot in the head at E's Cafe on Union Avenue. According to this affidavit, 21-year-old Sherman Lackland was sitting in a booth with two people he knew playing the No Lacking Challenge when Lackland reportedly accidentally shot his friend.
A real loud bang, and then I seen the guy sitting across from him fall on the floor.
Thomas Fitzpatrick was inside the restaurant when the shooting took place. He says the three men were all sitting together when the shooting happened. After the shooting, Fitzpatrick says Lackland was visibly upset and distraught.
He started grabbing him, telling him to get up, and then...
Time right now, breaking this morning, the Memphis Police Department investigating a shooting at E's 24-hour cafe in Midtown on Union. We have live pictures here from across the street. There's the E's that you can see here. Our photographer getting that shot for us this morning. Officers say they were called here about an hour ago for...
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes straight out of Memphis, Tennessee, by way of Tennessee, if you will. But we have guys who's basically playing with their lives in a challenge that's called the No Lacking Challenge. Yes, that's right, the No Lacking Challenge, which pretty much means that you will be caught somewhere without a gun. That's what it means, all in one word, just to sum it up. Now, when I first heard this story, I thought it was going to be something out of Chicago, since they coined the phrase the No Lacking Challenge, where you have so many people, you know, around there with guns, packing guns, and however they get these damn guns, I don't know. But I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I will give my opinion. Surely, as we go. Internet craze, the No Lacking Challenge, where people pull guns on each other to film their response, goes horribly wrong when a Memphis boy, 17, that's right, 17 years old, is shot. Sherman Lackland. What kind of name is that, Lackland, for the No Lacking Challenge? Now, you could tell that Lackland was not lacking that day. 21 was arrested and charged with aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and unlawful possession of a weapon. The No Lacking fad shows young people pulling guns on another and filming the response. They are not supposed to fire the weapon, though. In this case, the weapon happily just went off by mistake or whatnot. I'm not saying that he's intentionally shot the guy, but the gun did go off. Now, the term refers to lacking a gun or firearm, a way to test the readiness of an individual should they need a firearm. And the only way you really need a firearm if you living in some third world country somewhere, or where you in a war since Vietnam been over and the Gulf War and all this. I don't understand why you have to have a gun on you at all times, because if you living in a situation that bad, you need to get yourself out and your family out as soon as possible, because there's nothing to be glorified about running around with guns. Now, true, we all need protection, but at the same time, a lot of these people do not need guns, because these guns get in the wrong hands of people, and these people turn around and commit robberies and crimes and take people's lives instead of defending themselves and their property with these said weapons. That's where the problem come in at. Now, the pair were sitting in a booth at E's Cafe in Memphis, and for those of you from Memphis, you know exactly what that's at. Around 5:15 p.m. Thursday evening when the incident occurred. Now, the story goes, a 17-year-old boy is fighting for his life at a Tennessee hospital Saturday night after a botched attempt at an internet craze left him in critical condition. Sherman Lackland, 21, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and unlawful possession of a weapon after he accidentally shot his friend in the head. That's right, the head, not the leg, not the stomach, the head, while enacting his rendition of the No Lacking Challenge. These have to be some crazy individual to sit up here and pull a gun. Number one, I'm like this right here, like my pops always told me, and grandpa, don't ever pull a gun on somebody unless you intend to use it. So for these guys to sit up here and pull weapons and everything like it's a game shows you their child state of mind, because real grown men, and I can go so far as speak for women, you know, and let me know if I'm wrong, women, that you don't pull no weapon on nobody thinking that it's a game, because it's a good chance, just like in this situation, the gun might go off, or you might sneeze and you've been and shot somebody by the time you say I too. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the fad, which has been popping up on social media with greater frequency over the past several months, shows young people pulling guns on one another and filming the response. Participants are not supposed to fire on one another, even though sometimes it does happen. The term refers to lacking a gun or firearm, a way to test the readiness of an individual should they need a firearm to protect themselves or use for a more sinister purpose. Notice how they put that in there also. Well, you have these children running around, these kids, and some damn adults too, with the mind of a child and a kid. So you got to put them all in one category, running around with these weapons like it's something to glorify and everything else, and not realizing that you're really playing with your life. You can, number one, easily shoot yourself. You can easily mistake and shoot somebody that you didn't mean to kill, and also you can get caught with the gun and end up going to jail or prison, however they do it. Now, the pair was sitting in a booth at E's Cafe in Memphis around 5:15 p.m. Thursday evening when the incident occurred, local police told CBS affiliate WREG 13. All young kids, said Ron Eanes, area manager at E's Cafe. They were sitting there talking and they started showing each other a gun and it accidentally went off. Now, we in a damn diner. We supposed to be eating. Let's go in there and eat. We can do this no lacking after I fill my belly up. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all this while we sit up in here trying to eat. But this goes to show you the state where some of these people's minds are at. It's just really just a sad situation where you cannot think of anything better and to have fun or to show off on social media than pulling a gun on each other. Whatever happened to creativity, if you will? Now, Eanes added, such stupidity, anybody could get hurt, and he is absolutely right. Luckily for the wounded teenager, a doctor happened to be eating inside the restaurant when the gun went off and immediately attended to the boy's care. It's a good thing that doctor was there, because let me tell you something. If a doctor wasn't in there that day, most likely this guy would not be alive right now, even though he's still in critical condition. But that's better than being in no condition, dead, if you will, 6 feet under. Now, the 17-year-old was then taken to Methodist University Hospital, situated across the street from the diner and treated inside the ER. The boy remains in critical condition. Witness Thomas Fitzpatrick told the broadcaster there was a real loud bang. Then I see the guys running across from the floor to where their friend was. He started grabbing him and telling him to get up, and then he was kind of mad and was swinging stools and stuff. He was mad that evidently he shot his friend, which is very understandable, but at the same time, why would you even do that? But that defeat the purpose of playing a no lacking challenge, I guess, you know. So that just let you know that these certain games are not for you. But like I always say, when you play a stupid game, you're going to always win a stupid prize. Other dangerous fads has been sweeping the internet, including the Tide Pod Challenge, which is so damn stupid, where teenagers dare each other to eat laundry detergent pouches, and the Ice and Salt Challenge, where young people have been left suffering from extreme burn similar to frostbite. I mean, what can they think of next? I mean, you got that much idle time on your hand, but like they say, an idle mind is the devil's playground, if you will. So that's why it's good to make sure that if you one of these young adults and these teenagers and stuff, find some type of job, find some hobby, go play sports or something. I guarantee you, if they was in sports or in school, in college or something, you know, lacking being 21, you wouldn't have time for that. And you might say, well, yes, you would, but still though, I mean, if you're in college or you got something productive going on, you wouldn't sit around here and waste your time being destructive and pulling guns on people, recording it, incriminating yourself and everything. Even if you didn't shoot the guy, you still showing the world, look, I got a gun. Now, I don't understand what's cool about that and what makes it so here about broadcasting and recording everything you do, especially when you have weapons and illegal things. I don't understand this generation forward. That goes right there, but there's nothing cool or funny about pulling a gun on anybody, because it just might be that one split chance, that one time out of a million that somebody might get shot that day and you be sitting somewhere behind bars looking very crazy. Let me know what you all think about this video also, and if you would like to share some stories of crazy things that you've seen people do with guns, just like I have seen a lot of people do crazy things with guns, but I guarantee you 50% of those same guys and those same women who decide to play that thug life type game, because that's what it really is, a thug life type game where you have just people just doing anything instead of being productive. Because if you're not being productive, what you're doing, you're being counterproductive. Let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like, subscribe. Definitely share the video with your badass little cousins and nephews and nieces, and show them that, look, it's consequences for everything you do in this world. You know, sometimes it might not catch up with you, but sooner or later, if you keep testing the waters, you're going to get bit by a great white, if you will. Till next time, y'all stay blessed. I'm out.